Hello, this is Pintun from Odishatv.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Students of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology block roads to protest rape of a girl student of National Institute of Fashion Technology. President of India suspends Basanta Ramaswamy, the honorary chairperson of Board of Governors of the National Institute of Technology, Raurkela, as she refused to step down. CBI interrogates two BJD functionaries, including a close associate of School and Mass Education Minister Devi Prasad Mishra, for their alleged involvement in Odisha chit fund scam. Driver and conductor of a bus arrested for abducting, raping, murdering and later dumping body of a girl in Mahanadi River. And Rio de Janeiro treats the world to an extravaganza of Brazil's rich culture during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. Now the details. Students of the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology resorted to a road blockade this morning in protest against the alleged rape of a girl student of the National Institute of Fashion Technology, which runs out of the high security campus barely 500 meters away from Info City police station last night. The identity of the victim, however, is yet to be ascertained. Angry over the ghastly incident, over 1,000 students of the institution blocked the KIIT Sikharchandi road and demanded immediate and strong action against the culprits. The agitating students, mostly girls, alleged that though the victim cried for help, being chased and overpowered by the miscreants, the security men didn't come to her rescue. Sources said the incident happened at around 2 a.m. when the girl was returning to hostel with her friends. The girls were chased by some miscreants who took the victim to a nearby lonely place. The placard-bearing students, braving intermittent rains, demanded that the CCTV footage of the incident must be scanned immediately and the culprits be identified. Some girl students also alleged that they were threatened by the hostel wardens to stay inside their respective rooms lest they will not be allowed to appear in the placement interview. Meanwhile, Bhubaneswar DCP Satyabrat Bhoi said no such incident happened last night and the girl about whom the students are talking is safe. 8 platoons of force has been deployed in the KIIT area to thwart any untoward incident. The President of India has sacked Basanta Ramaswamy, the honorary chairperson of Board of Governors of the National Institute of Technology, Raurkela. The move followed the recommendation of the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Official sources said the ministry took the action as she refused to tender her resignation, even as former director of NIT, Professor S.K. Sarangi, had put in his papers as per the direction of the MHRD in the last week of April. Miffed with the tussle between Sarangi and Ramaswamy over administrative control of the Premier Institute, the MHRD was left with no option but to seek simultaneous resignations of the two in April 2016 and forward them to the President for approval. At the one-to-one meeting with the Director and Chairperson at New Delhi, HRD Secretary V.S. Oberoi had instructed them to resign in the larger interest of the Institute, as the continuing administrative tussle between them was beyond reconciliation. The spat over controlling administrative issues was reportedly continuing from January 2015. Maoist posters demanding suspension of ministers with cheat fund scam links were found in Baud and Balangir districts on Saturday morning. Names of Law Minister Arun Sahu, Housing and Urban Development Minister Puspendra Singh Deo, and Food Supply and Consumer Welfare Minister Sanjay Das Verma are mentioned in the poster, which was seen nailed to a tree trunk in Titlagarh. The Maoists have demanded suspension of these ministers within 10 days through this threatening poster addressed to Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. The warning posters have been found in Belgaon under Saintala police limits in Balangir and also at the veterinary center at Manamunda in Baud district. Ahead of the 12-member BJD team's visit to Chhattisgarh on August 7 and 8 to hold discussions with concerned officials of the neighboring state on the Mahanadi water dispute, Rajya Sabha MP Prasanna Acharya will chair a meeting with the team members today. Official sources said The meeting will deliberate on the points to be raised during the discussion with the Chhattisgarh officials to solve the issue. The team will consult with a technical advisory panel with the former engineers of Water Resources Department Sarat Mohanty, Sridhar Behera and Ramesh Rath during the meeting. The team will prepare a detailed report on the water projects already taken up by the Raman Singh-led Chhattisgarh government on Mahanadi, the sources added. On Friday, the ruling party had constituted a team in which Finance Minister Pradeep Amat, Industries Minister Devi Prasad Mishra, Food Supplies Minister Sanjay Das Burma and party leaders like Rohit Pujari, Kishore Mohanty, Sushant Singh, Padmanav Behera, Pratap Kesari Deb, Pramila Mallik and Raseshwari Panigrahi are the other members. In a major development in the much-hyped Lopamudra Mishra dowry torture case, the Odisha High Court has rejected the anticipatory bail petition of industrialist and father-in-law of the victim, Trailokya Mishra. On July 4, the court had given the industrialist, his son Sabyasachi and wife Asa Manjari interim protection from arrest till July 29 and had directed the police to submit the case diary before the date. Notably, Lopamudra had filed a dowry harassment case against Trailokya Mishra, her husband Sabyasachi and mother-in-law in the Mahila police station in Bhubaneswar on June 14 this year. She had also told the media that she had been physically and mentally tortured by her husband since their marriage in 2006, even accusing her husband of making an attempt at wife swapping on her. Scouting different places within the state for last 11 days, joint teams of Odisha Women and Child Development Department and police have rescued at least 626 children. These children were away from their families, either working as child laborers or begging at railway stations or bus stands. This was part of Operation Smile, a program launched by Union Home Ministry 3 years ago. Over 900 missing children were rescued and rehabilitated by the state government in 2015. Special DG Crime BK Sharma said this year's program started on July 24 and would continue till August 24. While the month-long program would continue in the state, at least 10 teams would go to other states to rescue Odia missing children from August 10. The teams would leave for different destinations in states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, New Delhi, Maharashtra, Haryana, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal to rescue the missing Odia children. The intra-party conflict in Congress is refusing to die down, even as the controversy over the absence of PCC President Prasad Harichandan in the all-party meet on the Mahanadi water dispute chaired by their own Narasingha Mishra is yet to subside. A phrase war of words ensued between senior leader Niranjan Patnaik and Tara Prasad Bahinipati. Countering Patnaik's remarks on the all-party meet, opposition chief whip Tara Prasad Bahinipati chided him without taking his name for his statement and urging him to refrain from making such statements in the interest of the party. Commenting on the development, Prasad Harichandan said, "I have made it very clear that I was never scheduled to join the all-party meeting. Some people have given statements on the issue in their own political interest. I don't think there is any point discussing the issue." In a chilling reminder of the ghastly Nirbhaya gang rape case in New Delhi that shook the conscience of the entire nation, the driver and conductor of a bus have been arrested for abducting, raping and murdering and later dumping a body in Mahanadi River in Cuttack district. The mystery behind the death of the girl whose body was found under Jatamundia Bridge in Banki on August 2nd was unveiled after police arrested the two accused, driver Santosh Sahu and conductor Bibhuti Raut. Banki police, who had recovered the semi-nude body of the girl on August 2nd, came to know from preliminary investigation that it was a case of rape and murder. Accordingly, police started investigation and reached the accused after getting a clue from the victim's family at her village Gaurangpur. Investigations revealed that the victim had developed an affair with the accused bus driver. But when the girl insisted on marriage, the driver, who had no desire to enter into wedlock, hatched a plan to eliminate her. The Odisha government has said it would install early warning dissemination system in 6 coastal districts to reduce the vulnerability of coastal communities to natural calamities. The government will install 122 towers in 6 coastal districts to disseminate early warnings about cyclone, tsunami and flood to people. The system will be commissioned in Baleshwar, Bhadrak, Cuttack, Jagatsinghpur, Kendrapada and Puri districts and would be directly controlled by the Special Relief Commissioner's Office. The project will be implemented on the National Cyclone Risk Mitigation Project. The Rs 66 crore project is assisted by the World Bank. Odisha will be the first state in India to install EWDS to provide early warning to coastal people. The CBI officials have interrogated 2 BJD functionaries, including a close associate of senior BJD leader and School and Mass Education Minister Devi Prasad Mishra, for their alleged involvement in the multi-thousand crore cheat fund scam. Sources said Dilip Mishra, the man who looks after the minister's political engagements, and Prafulla Singh, BJD's former executive president for Cuttack district, were grilled by sleuths of the agency for about 5 hours at the CBI office. Both were questioned for their alleged role in CISO cheat fund scam. The sources added. The sealing of 20 hotels in the pilgrim town of Puri, which were served closure notices by the Odisha State Pollution Control Board for operating without the mandatory consent to operate, began this morning, even as 20 more hotels were served closure notice today. The sealing was carried out by the district administration in the presence of Regional Director of the OSPCB. The hotels which were sealed are Pink House, Genesis Hotel, Radhika Resort, Hotel Dial Ring, Surya Beach Inn on Chakratirtha Road, Hotel Tara, Om, Marina Beach Resort, Hotel Grand, New Hotel Apollo, Mallika Bhavan on Sea Beach Road, Hotel Nitai Kunj, New Malancha, Kajurina House, Taxibadi Lodging, Madan Jilla in Gaudabada Sahi and Hari Parbati, Chandrama and Hotel Surya Garden on Gopal Vallabh Road. Over the last 2 days, guests staying in these hotels had been asked by the district administration through loudspeakers to vacate them by Friday. Rio de Janeiro treated the world to an extravaganza of Brazil's rich culture during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games on Friday night. The 4-hour spectacle that launched the first South American Games was watched by 10,000s of people inside the famed Maracanã football stadium and billions on television around the world. Brazil's acting president Michel Temer declared open the Games, the first to be held in South America, in the presence of International Olympic Committee Chief Thomas Bach, who gave a lengthy speech, and the United Nations head Ban Ki-moon. Around 70 Indian athletes and 24 officials took part in the march past, with the male athletes wearing navy blue collar blazer and trousers and their female counterparts donning blue blazer and traditional sari. In his record 7th Olympic appearance, tennis ace Leander Paes was seen waving at the crowd, while the spotlight among the female members fell on the likes of sprinters Duti Chand, Shravani Nanda, slutlers Jwala Gutta, Ashwini Panappa and gymnast Deepak Karmakar. Before wrapping up, the news headlines once again. Students of Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology blocked roads to protest rape of a girl student of National Institute of Fashion Technology. President of India suspends Basanta Ramaswamy, the honorary chairperson of Board of Governors of the National Institute of Technology Rourkela, as she refused to step down. CBI interrogates 2 BJD functionaries, including a close associate of School and Mass Education Minister Devi Prasad Mishra, for their alleged involvement in Odisha cheat fund scam. Driver and conductor of a bus arrested for abducting, raping, murdering and later dumping body of a girl in Mahanadi River. And Rio de Janeiro treats the world to an extravaganza of Brazil's rich culture during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.